Hey everybody, this is Leslie, and I have a website called Go To Kitchens, and today we are going to talk about, can a nut keep you from going nuts? It's kind of catchy, right? And so I want to talk about all kinds of nuts, and I would love to know if Robin is on here. Thanks for the hearts already. Wow, I just said like 4 words and I'm getting hearts. So I want to talk about nuts today because I think that I've been talking about snacks. Yesterday we talked about snacking and how to snack and how not to snack. And so today I want to talk about nuts because for me they are the premier in nuts. In snacks. And so when I need a snack and I want something crunchy, I go to a trail mix that has a lot of nuts in it. I go to just plain nuts, just eating them by themselves. I eat them in my salads. I put them in salad dressings. I put them in a lot of slaws and raw foods as well. And I know that there are some of you, church girl, that are contemplating a vegan diet, and walnuts are going to be a huge friend for you. So I'm going to try to answer your questions today. Again, I'm trying new formats almost every time that I'm on here. So as we go along, I'm going to try to stay on track, and I'm going to try to answer your questions as well. You can find me all the time at gotokitchens.com. If you go there, you can email me from there. Yes, that's right. So she just finished up a 7-day fast that she's been scoping about. It's been an amazing journey. I've loved watching her go through it. I think it's been transformative for her, and it was really exciting. And she's breaking her fast tonight, and she was talking about wanting to go vegan to help further her health efforts. And so walnuts and nuts are going to be a huge part of that for you. So full of your of protein and good fats that you need. So anyway, so I'm going to try to answer your questions, so you guys just throw them up there. I love the hearts. Thank you so much. That helps me know that the content that I'm pushing out to you guys is good for you and that you like it. And so please continue to send those hearts. I really, really love them. And if you don't know how to do that, you just tap the screen. You can just tap the screen, and that's how you give hearts. If you're new to Periscope, if you want to share on Twitter or if you want to share with your followers, I don't care if you just have one, you can just swipe the screen left or right, or just touch the little person icon. If you just touch that, that will also allow you to share this scope. So it is straight up 12 o'clock, and I got all my business out of the way. And so now we're going to talk about nuts. So my question was, keep calm and oil on. I love that name. That's a great name. Hi, Evan. If you guys don't know, Evan does a scope. Thank you, Church Girl. She invited followers. If you don't know Evan from Summers Wellness, please. Yeah, it's a great name. I love it. If you don't know Evan Summers, he has a scope that he does daily about essential oils. And I'm telling you, people, he is a book of knowledge. So if you're not following Evan at Summers Wellness, there he is right there with his little smiley face. Tap on his name and follow him, because if you want to know about essential oils, he has the throwdown on essential oils. So go follow Evan. He is an expert in the field of essential oils, and you will learn so much that will blow your mind. So go there. If you want to follow Church Girl as well, she does these amazing, very personal scopes that I love to watch. They're beautiful, enlightening, full of light, and I love to watch your scopes as well. So, all right, so let's talk about nuts. That's what we're here to do. So my question was, can a nut keep you from going nuts? And my answer is yes. So let's talk about the different kinds of nuts. We are going to focus on that nut that can keep you from going crazy, but let's just talk about nuts in general. Here's an almond. I have a whole little plate. I can't show it to you. You're welcome. I truly, that is from the heart, actually. I love your scopes. Here's a cashew. It's kind of washed out. My lighting isn't allowing it so much there. So there's a cashew. One of my favorite, which is a pistachio. I love pistachio nuts. And then finally, the walnut. Okay. So the benefit of a lot of nuts, and I've got my cheat book here because I didn't go on, see my big old cheat list right here. I didn't go on and like memorize all of this for you guys. I mean, I love you, but yeah, I love pistachios too. I'm totally addicted to them as well. I have a salad on my website. Actually, no, I think it came out in my newsletter with pistachios in it with a champagne vinaigrette. Oh my God, it's so good. I could eat it every day. Anyway, and my website is gotokitchens.com. Yeah, I know, very good. So nuts naturally are high in protein. They are naturally high in good fats for your body. They are naturally, they're not kind of, they are nature's gift to us. In a perfect little shell or a perfect little package, you're getting protein, you're getting healthy fats, you're getting fiber, you're getting antioxidants, and you're getting a variety of vitamins and minerals in your diets just by eating nuts. And I think they're overlooked a lot in the natural world. And so I put them in my smoothies. I put them on salads. I eat nuts every single day, a variety of different kinds of nuts. But as a cancer survivor, and if you guys have never joined me before, I'm a 2.5-year cancer survivor. My journey started as soon as I was diagnosed with cancer. I thought to myself, why in the world is my body producing cancer? And I always thought I was really healthy. And then when I started discovering health, I discovered I wasn't healthy at all. I was focused on being thin, but I wasn't focused on being healthy. And so that's when my journey started. And so I started looking for superfoods that fight cancer. And one of them that I came up, yeah, I know everybody, and this is true. That's a good point. You know, fats, people freak out. Oh my gosh, if I eat nuts, they're high in calorie, they're high in fats. They are a natural food. They are so good for your body. Nuts are amazing for your body. And the fats that you're getting in a nut is not like a fat that you're getting in a potato chip. Okay. So if you want a snack, go grab some nuts and leave. Cashews are great for you. Yeah. Oh, good. That's excellent. I love that. I love survivor stories. It makes me so happy. And this is my goal, is to get more survivors and keep people from getting cancer in the first place. This is why Go To Kitchens is even around. I don't make any money from Go To Kitchens. I don't sell anything. Eventually, hopefully, I'll have enough content that I can put it all together in a great book, and maybe you have a book to buy, or somebody will find me and want to sponsor me, and I'll make some money that way. But as we stand right now, Go To Kitchens is from the bottom of my heart out to you guys to get you good information and not be in your face about it, but but teach you things that can improve your life and health. So today we're going to talk about the walnut. Okay. And the walnut is considered a, yeah, dark chocolate nuts are amazing. So they are my in moderation snack. So, but I do love dark chocolate, anything. So the walnut. Now, if you will notice, it's considered a tree nut because it grows from a tree, right? It's not very pretty, actually. This is just half a walnut. So a whole walnut would look like this in the shell. Actually, it would look like this in the shell. Okay. That's what a whole walnut, that would be considered one walnut right there. So when somebody tells you to eat 4 walnuts, this is what they're meaning. They're meaning 2 halves like this. They're not just meaning 1 half, but we're just gonna hold this up as an example. I have a cheat sheet down here, so if you see me looking down, I want to make sure I'm getting you the correct information. So yes, and if you have questions along the way, I'm going to try to answer them and stay on track at the same time. So, and that is because I eat a lot of walnuts and they're good for your brain. So anything that looks excellent, I love it. 5-year survivor, thumbs up, absolutely amazing. Love it, love it, love it. So this looks like the brain, right? Thank you guys. Thanks for the hearts. Why 5 walnuts? Well, we're going to get to that actually. I'm going to tell you about what if you just eat 4 whole walnuts a day, what it can do for your body. It's amazing actually. And we're going to get to that as we go along. So, okay. So you see how it looks like the brain? Anything that looks like the brain is good for the brain. A revelation. When somebody told me that, I was like, okay. But it is also good for a lot of things as well. So walnuts have the highest percentage. Okay, excellent. Yes. I can help you with that. So let's get healthy together. I'm still learning. 2.5 years, I still learn every single day. I surround myself with people that I can learn from because I don't know it all. And so I absolutely surround myself with people. So I am not the end all be all of health. I just know, I know what I know, and I like to share it with you guys. So 1/4 cup of walnuts, okay? 1/4 cup of walnuts provides you with 100% of your daily recommended value of plant-based omega-3 fats. Did you know that? That should be like a bomb dropped on you right now if you didn't know that. This is not the same kind of omega-3s that we're talking about that you get from fish. This is the kind of omega-3s that you get from plants. 1/4 cup. Now, I can put 1/4 cup of walnuts in my smoothie in the morning and be done with my walnut consumption and my omega-3s from plants right there. Now, the reason that you get that is that you get it from and again, I'm sorry that I keep looking down, but again, I want to make sure that I get you the correct information, so please forgive me for doing that. In those omega-3s and plant-based omega-3s, the reason that a walnut actually helps your mood is because of those omega-3s. This walnut, because it looks like the brain, is good for the brain. It helps fight inflammation. It helps create circulation. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's 1/4 of a cup is 1/4 of a cup, whether they're crushed or whole, in my opinion. So yeah, go buy some walnuts. That's right. They are good for inflammation. They are good for circulation. Hey, girl. Hey, Pamela. If you guys aren't watching, Pamela, put your, I can't remember, I think it's Beauty on Perry. You guys go watch her. She did an amazing coupon episode yesterday that kind of blew me away. Anyway, so yes, go follow her. She's amazing. But they're good for circulation. They're good for your memory. They're good for your thought processes, and they're good for evening. Beauty on Perry. That's right. Go follow Pamela. Everybody click her name and go follow her. She has, especially you girls, she has some amazing beauty tips that I love to watch her, and she's just gorgeous on top of all that. So yes, so they are good for your thought processes, and actually the Alzheimer's Association recommends that patients that have Alzheimer's or people that are have first stages of Alzheimer's, that they start incorporating walnuts into their diet on a daily basis. So if you eat, somebody asked earlier about why 5 or why 4 or whatever, but just 4 whole, there's been a study done, and you can Google all this and get the scientific basis behind it. But if you Google this, you will see that there was a study done that 4 whole walnuts a day, that's 4 whole ones, that's just like this right here, right? That's a whole walnut, which is 2 halves essentially, can lower your cardiac event, which means like a heart attack or blockage or anything like that. It can lower that risk by, I think it said like 50%. What? I can eat this just like this and lower my risk of heart attack? Okay, I'll just go eat some walnuts then. Okay, but now this isn't, you can't just eat that and go eat a hamburger and expect it to be okay. That's not how it rolls. You need to, I know, it's an amazing statistic, right? Blew me away. So actually you need to have a healthy diet. That's going to help with your cardiac event risk as well. I like how they say that, a cardiac event. It's a heart attack. So diet and exercise, absolutely. When you're exercising, you're building muscle. And what is your heart? Your heart is a big old muscle, okay? Plus you're moving your lymphatic system, which can change your life as well. So yes, so here you go. Those are beautiful, amazing walnuts. Now then, there is a rare in walnuts specifically. In walnuts specifically, there is a rare antioxidant. It is actually it's an amino acid, and it has a big long fancy name that I can't pronounce, but it's an amino acid, and they call it an ALA acid, amino acid, that is so good for you, and it's very rare and very hard. That's right. So yeah, so forget the daily aspirin and eat the daily walnuts. That's right. And they taste better too. So, and they're better for your brain. They're better for your body. They're better for everything. So yes, let me go back to here. Yes, rare antioxidant in here that helps with anti-aging. Anti-aging. I'm all about the anti-aging. I will tell you that if you're eating a healthy diet, that the anti-aging comes naturally. It's always been my goal to just look my age. I just want to look my age. I don't color my hair. You can see I have gray hair. I don't color my hair. This is my natural color hair. I don't have any expensive Botox or anything like that done. I'm almost 45 years old. I'll be 45 in a couple of weeks. And anti-aging comes naturally when you eat a healthy diet. Your skin starts to clear up. You notice that your pores shrink a little bit. Your eyesight gets better. Your breath gets better. The lines and wrinkles, thank you so much. The lines and wrinkles, I appreciate that. I look younger now at this age than I did before I was diagnosed with cancer. In my 40s, I mean, I looked okay. I mean, my early 40s, I looked okay, but I look younger now than I did then. My skin glows a little bit. My hair is shinier. My nails grow better. My tissue in my body, like my breast and my flab and all of that, starts to go away. You see a big difference when you start eating healthy, and it's easy. It's easy, 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 easy. It's so easy. It's easy to eat healthy. Yes, I'm embracing age. I am aging gracefully. I am not going to fight and kick and scream about getting older. I like being older. I feel, yes, a positive outlook helps. In fact, it's key to your health. It's one of the 5 balances for me, is keeping that good attitude. So yes, absolutely. Everybody's agreeing, and you guys are hearting me up, and I'm so excited. I get off track and I get so excited. I know I was talking about nuts, but yes, the nuts, and the nuts help with that. So the bottom line is, get your nuts in. And so, sorry. And so now I'm going to talk to you about ways to eat nuts, because I got a tip yesterday that my scopes were a little bit too long and I was losing viewers, and so I don't want to do that. So I'm going to talk really quickly. I had a question on my Facebook page about, yes, you can soak your nuts. If you soak them, they're a little bit easier to cook with. You can sprout an almond. An almond is not, I thought this was a tree nut. I thought I would consider this a tree nut, and I kept looking at lists of tree nuts, and an almond was not on there. I was like, what the heck? Why isn't the tree nut? Because it comes off of a tree. It's actually the seed of a fruit from a tree. So this is actually considered, an almond is actually considered a seed, but is also in the nut category too. Thank you. Is also in the nut category too. I try to keep the content flowing so that you guys have good information. I'm not just boring you. So, but the almond is actually a seed of a fruit, so it's actually not considered a tree nut. Now, the pistachio is a tree nut, and so is the cashew. I would encourage you to eat them raw. I would encourage you not to get them roasted or salted or anything like that. Thank you, guys. I love it. Thank you so much. I would encourage you not to eat them roasted or raw or salted or anything like that. I would recommend that, I would recommend that you eat them raw and don't eat them with a bunch of salt and other things on it. If you want them salted, that's fine. But I think that, and that's okay, especially if they're like in sea salt or even roasted. But when you start cooking these kinds of things, you start losing some of the nutrients. And it's, so thank you. You're welcome. Now forever young. Oh, I like that. Good. Me too. So thanks for joining. I don't think I've ever seen you in my scopes before. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you here either. Thanks for coming in. It's the way nature intended. Agreed. Yeah. So eat them as naturally as possible. And when you put them in trail mix, especially if you're doing like a sweeter trail mix, it's actually better. They taste better. To me, you get the real benefit. And I like to buy walnuts too that are freshly shelled and not in a package. Hi, Mark. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here. We're talking about nuts today, obviously. And just I want to touch really quickly about walnuts. I forgot to say this earlier. Men's health and walnuts are paramount. They have actually done human test studies on men's health, considering the prostate and walnuts, and they have seen tumor shrinkage in cancer patients that have prostate cancer. They have given them put them on a restrictive diet and then added these walnuts in there. And I can't remember the proportions. You can Google prostate cancer and walnut research and see this. I was reading it this morning. Holy cow. They have done human trials. Now they've only done trials on breast cancer in mice, in laboratory mice, but have had some amazing, thank you so much for sharing, had some amazing results in walnuts and fighting breast cancer as well. So as a breast cancer survivor, obviously, I was like, walnuts, I don't know. I was like a little squirrel. Let's eat some walnuts. I mean, I was eating walnuts like crazy, and I still do. I still eat a lot of walnuts. I really enjoy them. So I eat all kinds of nuts, though, throughout the day. So another question I had was, do you buy organic nuts or not? Now, you guys know that I preach organics. If you watch my scopes, how can I lessen the bitter taste in walnuts? And, actually the bitter taste, Evan, is the good part of the walnut. It is actually where a lot of the nutrients lay. So I recommend bucking up and enjoying them. Actually, you can add them in a smoothie. You can add them in salad dressings. If you roast them, that bitter taste will go away just a little bit. Eating them just raw is not for everybody. My husband, Robin, can eat a walnut. He just sits there and scarfs them like potato chips. That's right. Just buck up and eat them. But actually that bitter taste, there's a little fine white paper around the walnut when you shell it, and you want to try to get that as much as possible in walnuts because it kind of powders when you put them in a bag or something. Yeah, eat them raw. That's the best way to eat them. But it kind of gets like a little powder in the bag, and it's that bitter taste, and it's actually that bitter taste that is actually amazing. That's where a lot of the nutrients lay, and a lot of the cancer fighting properties lay, is in that little bittery tasting white powdery bit. So try to eat it. Stick it in a smoothie. You can't taste it in a smoothie. A tree, oh my God, I would love to have a walnut tree. That would be amazing. Pamela's in Texas, so yes, you can absolutely. I used to live in Texas. I'm from Dallas, Fort Worth, and so we had walnut trees around. And I used to. My parents have huge pecan trees, and Texas there as well. Texas, all in the house. I'm in Colorado now. I'm not in Texas. I'm in Colorado now. But yes, we had pecan trees everywhere, and my parents have a huge pecan tree. They live in Fort Worth, and so I would go and just when they have bumper crops, and I bring home these huge buckets of pecans because I love pecans. So very, very good for you, pecans. Yes, I love Colorado too. I love Texas too, but I do love Colorado. So. Okay, so organic or not. Now, you know that my principles on organics are if you're going to eat the skin, then you buy organics. If you are not eating the skin, then you don't have to buy organics, but if you can afford it, you should still buy organics. So, oh wow, that's amazing. I'm coming to visit you. In fact, Pamela, I need to come cook in your kitchen, and we need to have a cook-off right there on Go-To Kitchens. We can do it live on Periscope. When I visit Dallas, I'm coming to you, Pamela, and we are cooking together. That's what Go-To Kitchens does. I cook in people's kitchens. That's the go-to in Go-To Kitchens. So, yes, we will. And then you can put on my makeup for me. So, anyway, so organic or not. Organic or not. So if nuts are in a shell, so if you are eating nuts and you can't afford organic because they are so expensive, organic nuts are expensive. Nuts are expensive anyway, but organic nuts are really expensive. So I have a hard time affording them personally. So I buy them when I can. But for the most part, yes, we are going to do it. We're doing it. Next time I'm in Dallas, we are totally doing that. You guys just wait. We're doing a scope, and she's going to do one on makeup, and I'm going to do one on cooking, and it's going to be fun. So nuts are expensive. And That's right. And they are, and sometimes they're even hard to find organic. So I say buy what you can. If you can afford the organic, bingo, bongo, go downtown, buy organic. If you can't, don't worry about it. They're in a shell and you're going to be fine. So yes, that's my answer on that. It's kind of fishy, but and wishy-washy, but that's just my answer. I would say 80% of the time I don't buy organic nuts because I can't afford them. They're so expensive. Yes, and they should be. They're rare. They're hard to shell. They're hard to get to market. And so, and I understand that. You can find them at farmers markets sometimes and get a better deal. So, okay. So what are ways to get nuts? You can get them in your smoothies. You can eat them as a midday snack. You can get them in the trail mix. And here's my plug for my website for this scope. Go to kitchens.com. Right now on YouTube, you guys are hearing it first. Yeah, organic nuts. They actually sell them at Sam's now. You can buy big packages of organic walnuts, raw organic walnuts, and raw organic almonds at Sam's right now, and they have a big, huge package of them. So, and you can trust that because there's a regulation. So Sam's they definitely are trustworthy with the organic products. So here's my plug. Go To Kitchens. If you find me on YouTube, you go to my YouTube channel, you type in gotokitchens.com. Right now, I am on there with a minor celebrity. His name is Marvelous Mark. You can find him at marvelousmark.com. And Marvelous Mark and I on there have made a Rockstar trail mix. I know. It is so good, and it's so fun, and it's silly, and it's like 6 minutes long, and you can learn to make this amazing trail mix. And you guys are hearing it first right here on Periscope, not even my VIPs, although I know I have a few here right now from my website. You can go on, hold on just a second, I'm going to answer your question. You can go on there right now and onto my YouTube channel, type in Rockstar Trail Mix, go to kitchens.com and see that episode that I filmed with Marvelous Mark. And it's goofy, but this trail mix, Mark knows a lot about nutrition. He is a Vegas personality. We were filming in Vegas just a few months ago, and he's a Vegas personality there. He has his own show at the Bourbon Room, and he has a book called Opportunity Rocks, which is a business book that's amazing. Anyway, so yes, Marvelous Mark and you can see his website on that filming, make this Rockstar trail mix, and it's a great way to get in the nuts during the day. It is so good and so yummy. So yes, go watch that episode and you can see what's in there. So you can get it in trail mix, you can bake it, you can put it in salad dressings, you can put them on salads, which is what I like to do a lot. And then the other thing that you can do, and Evan just brought this up, is you can crush them into butters. So a lot of you have been into the grocery store and seen all kinds of nut butters, almond butter, cashew butter, peanut butter. I don't eat peanuts. You can eat peanuts, but I don't recommend it. Go to kitchens.com. Yes, thank you for putting that up there. And that's on YouTube. You go to YouTube, onto my YouTube channel. And while you're there, subscribe, because I have lots of great information on there. Most of my recipes are right there on the YouTube channel and on my website. Yes, so you can crush them up for butters. I've made my own. As long as you're not heating the nut to a degree. Thank you so much. Yes, as long as you're not heating the nut to a degree where you're getting like an over roasting or a burning, you're really not suffering through the nutrients. And making butters, really, it's just a crushed butter. As long as you're not adding a bunch of sugar or even honey. Honey's sugar, people, just so you know. If you're eating a lot of honey, you're still eating sugar, although it's natural, but it's still sugar, and so is natural. Sugar is that natural as well. It's still sugar, though, that you're putting into your body. So, yeah, I mean, the butters, if you know better than I do, Evan is actually one of my peers. We work together a lot. We're in a mastermind group together, and that's Summer's Wellness, and you should go follow him. Yeah, so if you know better than I do about those nut butters, I don't use them a lot. So you can use honey for a face mask. You can. And you can eat honey, but anything in moderation. I have honey in my tea because I'm from Texas and I'm a sweet tea girl, and so I put it in my tea. So Okay, so I think that about wraps us up today about nuts. You guys hung out for a long time today. Thank you. Thank you to all the newcomers. Catch me. I'm here every weekday at noon Mountain Standard Time. That's 11 Pacific Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Pecans are amazing. Pecans have one of the highest levels of nutrients than any other nut, and they got slammed about 2 years ago about not eating pecans. I'm going to call BS on that one. Eat pecans. Pecans are amazing for you. You should be eating pecans, and I love them. But again, you want to eat them in their raw, natural state as much as possible and not with all the goops that they put on them. So I might scope later. You never know when I'm going to turn up. So I do my regular show at noon, and then every once in a while I just pop in because I had a brainstorm, or I had some information that I wanted to share, or I was making a meal that I thought you guys would be interested in, or I was begging for other wellness people to come on with me and start a community. Fun facts about cashews. You mean you have one? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the hearts, everybody. Yes, I'm going to come over and visit you. Evan, did you have a cashew tip? I have cashews right here. They look like a little phone. Has anybody ever seen the movie Best in Show? Yes, you'll join my community? Yes, please do. You never find cashews in a shell because the oil is highly caustic. Oh, I didn't know that. See? We learn from each other. This is why, see, I surround myself with people that I learn from, and I learn from Evan every day. I learned something from Evan, so I'm working on that, Pamela. I think, there's a lot of tribes. People are starting these tribes now, and I think I'm going to do like a Peri Wellness or Peri Be Well or Peri Health or something like that, and start like a Facebook group so that we can start collecting people. And if you want to help me do that, I would love to do that, where we talk about health and wellness, where we can send people to people that we trust to give good information. So yes, that is on my to-do list, and I think I'm going to recruit Evan to help me with that as well. So, okay, so thank you guys so much. Okay, yeah, I will definitely keep you into that. Hey, Pamela, you need to go watch Evan's scopes. He does these scopes. Oh, a yoga instructor as well. Cool. Evan does these scopes about essential oils, and it's amazing. So click on Summer's Wellness right there. In his goofy pirate hat, and click on that. Click on it's Summer's Wellness. Summer's Wellness. Evan, come back up. Say something else. Speak, Evan. Speak. Woof. Sorry, you're a Young Living member. Yeah, Evan and I are both doTERRA reps. So, but I mean, still under the same. We still have the same goal. I mean, we don't really. There's Evan, Summer's Wellness right there. You can click on him and follow him. He talks about essential oils, and I can tell you that even if you think you know everything about essential oils, Evan knows more. So go watch his scopes because they're amazing. And Evan and I have been working together for about 6 months now, and he's amazing. So yeah, I do doTERRA as well. I do doTERRA loosely, so Evan does doTERRA hardcore, so. Okay, so for all of you that are still hanging out watching us have a conversation, thank you for that. And if you are in the wellness biz, check it out, and you guys follow each other. A lot of people that follow me are wellness experts, and a lot of people, education is education. That's right. Young Living has great products. doTERRA has great products. There are a lot. Summer's Wellness is Evan. Maybe you can't see him there. Evan, yeah. Summer's Wellness is Evan. You can just click on his name and follow him. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up here because here I am at 30 minutes again. Dang. I was really trying to do like a 20-minute scope, and I'm on here and on here and on here because it's fun and I love it. So my name is Leslie. Thank you. Yeah, you'll enjoy his scopes. Go watch his scopes. So thank you so much for following me, for watching me, for sharing all my tweets. Thanks, Evan. You're pretty awesome yourself. And you guys, let's get together. and let's start a community. Let's talk about health. Let's get people healthy. I am on a mission to talk to millions of people about how they can change their lives so that, one, they never have cancer, two, if they have cancer, they're going to overcome it, and three, that they just feel better and look better and have more confidence and have more energy and are, quite frankly, when you have those things, you're just a nicer person. And I want people to be nice. I say all the time, be something extraordinary today. Be kind to someone. That's the most extraordinary thing you can do, is you can be kind to someone. And so that's what I like to preach. I like to be kind to people. That is what I do. So hi, Larry. Thanks for following us. Yeah, thanks so much. And please, if you ever have any questions, you can, yeah, nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming in. If you have any questions, please go to gotokitchens.com. It's in the title of the scope, so you can find it. You can email me from there. You can find my Facebook page. You can if you become a VIP, you get some even personal attention right there in our group VIP page. And I share upcoming scopes. I share upcoming events. I just put a bomb down on my VIP page this morning. YouTube too, that's right. Yeah, I'm everywhere. I'm serious. I'm everywhere. Thank you. Thank you. You know, you're awesome. Yeah, so you guys can find me there, and we can have a party about health and learn and grow. And if you want to find me personally on Facebook, it's Leslie Nance, Nance. And if you go to Facebook and hashtag always light, never darkness, you'll see my post there. I have an inspirational post every single morning, and typically I talk about things that have happened to me overnight or during the day, or something that's happened to my husband. Typically those affirmations and those positive comments that are coming on there are coming from, I am speaking to myself. I am talking in the mirror. I am looking in the mirror, and I'm taking stock of what I need to work on, and then I try to illuminate it back out to you guys, because I do believe in always speaking light and never speaking darkness. Every single day when I pray, I say, God, please allow me to be light into dark spaces and never dark into light spaces. And that is the principle that I teach and believe and love, and that's how I live my life. So thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. And thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Leslie Nance, that's me. You can find me right there. And you guys come and friend me. Although I'm getting close to my friend limit, those posts tend to get shared a lot, and so people hook on that way. But thank you. Thank you. It is my diet. My skin, I have had problems with, Pamela, I'm serious. I'm just going on here. This is going to be like the longest scope ever. As long as you guys are talking, I'm going to stay. But on all social channels, that's right. Thank you, Evan, for putting that up there. So yes, so my skin, I've had acne my entire life. I've had back knee, I've had it here, I've had it everywhere. You name it, I have scars on my arms. I don't know if you can see. I've even had acne in my arms. I've had it everywhere. And when I changed my diet and got rid of all the processed foods and prepackaged foods, and started eating more whole foods and real foods, which is pretty much all I eat. I'm not a vegetarian. I eat meat. My skin went pow. And it was hard for me to believe. I mean, I look in the mirror, I can go without makeup now. I mean, I go to the grocery store without makeup, and girl, I'm from Texas. And you know, as Texas girls, we don't go to the grocery store without makeup. We don't go anywhere without makeup. And I was able to go and not wear makeup, maybe just a little mascara and some lips, and I was done. And that is because of my diet. I don't have any special beauty routine or anything like that. And I know that you do. No, we do not. That's right. We barely go anywhere without our nails polished. I mean, that's how it is. But yeah, my hair straightened up, my skin straightened up, my nails grew like weeds. You know, so yeah, my diet has made an amazing difference. In fact, I was thinking about writing a whole post about changing your diet for beauty, and how to eat so that your skin and your hair and your nails and everything line up. So, and cellulite, you know, I mean, what girl doesn't have cellulite? I got cellulite, but I can't get rid of it. Trying to get rid of it, actually, but still have it a little bit. So Okay, well, you guys, I am going to pop out of here. I have to go to my other job now. That's right. Yeah, you shouldn't. Don't think about it. Do it. That's right. Absolutely. I have to go to my other job. I have to go to the clock shop today and do some work there. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching. Go eat your walnuts. Go eat your nuts. Your nuts are good for you. Love you guys. Have an amazing, 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 amazing day. Bye. Facebook, you can find me sorry, that's my dog. You can find me at Go-To Kitchens on Facebook as well. Yeah, or Leslie Nance, LESLIENANCE, either one. And and if you go to you can just go to my website and click Facebook and it'll take you to all my social media. You can find me everywhere on social media. That's Edison. Here, I'll show you. Oh no, here, there he is. He's a big dog. He's barking at people walking by. Okay, I'm out. Love you guys. Bye. Have a good day.